America has a problem. It's not just a Beyonce song. We are literally in an actual state of emergency when it comes to the health and safety of the LGBTQ plus community in the United States. The Human Rights Campaign announced its first ever emergency declaration this past week, and it highlighted some damaging trends in our nation. According to the HRC, at least 525 anti-LGBTQ plus bills were introduced in 41 states. Of those bills, more than 220 of them explicitly targeted trans people. More than 76 anti-LGBTQ plus bills have already become law this year. That is more than double last year's number. So that means that 2023 is now officially the worst year on record for anti-LGBTQ plus legislation in America. This is a lot to take in. It is Pride Month. LGBTQ plus individuals should be celebrating their pride, loving who they love, being comfortable with living out loud. But this year, that is not everyone's reality because many folks are living in states led by conservative politicians who are hell-bent on targeting them. And not just in their own communities either. They're trying to spread their message of hate nationwide. Let's look at Florida. Prime example. Just this week, a judge struck down a new Florida law designed to ban transgender minors from receiving gender-affirming care. The judge said that gender identity is real. Another judge had to rule a Tennessee law unconstitutional after it strictly limited drag shows in public or in places where children may be present. All of this rhetoric, it can turn to action. It's what I was just talking about with Charlie. It can be dangerous. It can result in violence against communities. We're almost a year to the day of the attack in Colorado Springs. This rhetoric, it matters. In the midst of these attacks on the LGBTQ plus community, whether it is legislation, whether it is rhetoric, people are actually trying to find hope any way they can. President Biden actually hosted the largest Pride celebration in White House history yesterday. He called for new measures to protect the rights and safety of LGBTQ plus people amid these terrifying attacks and legislation. Look, you could be a lawmaker, you could be an organizer, you could just be someone who wants better for the people of this nation. It is time to stand up against this rhetoric. It's time to stand up for LGBTQ plus people. It's time to speak out against hate, all forms of it. It's time to, we don't need any more allies. Folks out here need to be accomplices. Get in the trenches. This is your call to action, folks. Got to walk the walk as much as we talk it, because literally, the lives of so many people in this country are on the line.